When Diddy's arrest made headlines last September, comedian Katt Williams saw more than just news. He saw clues buried in jokes, whispers, and the darkest corners of the entertainment world. Katt reshared an AI mashup combining Diddy's mugshot with Wesley Snipes' character from New Jack City, captioning it, "Diddy about to snitch on everybody." That joke exploded online, capturing a collective suspicion: if anyone is going to flip to save themselves, it might be Diddy. But looking deeper, Katt's past podcasts casually dropped names: Tyler Perry, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, and Ludacris, that now appear in the very court documents involving Diddy. Katt wasn't just joking, he was planting hints. Katt Williams' viral joke and hidden clues. When Diddy's arrest hit the headlines last September, Katt Williams saw an opportunity. He went to Instagram stories, reshared an AI mashup of Puffy's mugshot on Wesley Snipes in New Jack City, and captioned it, "Diddy about to snitch on everybody." That joke exploded online. Fans everywhere were saying the same thing: if anyone's going to flip to save himself, it's going to be Diddy. But Katt didn't stop at a one-off punchline. Remember Katt's old podcasts where he casually dropped names like Tyler Perry, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, and Ludacris? At the time, it sounded like petty personal attacks. But some of those exact names, JayZ, Aaron Hall, Hart, and more, appear in the actual court documents against Diddy. Katt wasn't just joking around. He was planting clues, and now we're about to connect the dots between stand-up comedy and a federal scandal. Katt's viral joke wasn't just a punchline, it was a breadcrumb leading us into a dark labyrinth of allegations and secrets. His past hints, once dismissed, have gained weight as legal documents reveal an alarming lineup of celebrity names tied to Diddy's legal troubles. This alignment between comedy and court papers hints at a deeper awareness and perhaps a cautious unveiling of truths long whispered but never fully exposed. The dark web of celebrity allegations. Court documents accuse Diddy of orchestrating freak-off parties, coercing victims, and recording compromising acts. These shocking allegations tied JayZ and others to a 2000 MTV VMAs afterparty involving an underage girl. Hidden cameras reportedly captured powerful figures at these events, blurring the line between celebration and control. The parties were no ordinary gatherings. They were tightly controlled events where victims were threatened with losing financial support or housing, manipulated into compliance through carefully recorded footage. The indictment alleges Diddy used these recordings as collateral against the victims, keeping them trapped in an abusive cycle. The dark allegations reveal a disturbing side of the entertainment world, where influence and power mask sinister activities. More than just rumors, these claims are supported by federal indictments and sworn statements, underscoring the severity and scope of the accusations. Diddy's legal team faces serious challenges as the court documents expose a secretive network involving some of the biggest names in music. The allegations reveal a troubling mixture of fame, control, and exploitation, a stark contrast to the glamour often seen by fans. With the case heading toward trial in 2025, the spotlight intensifies on the hidden dealings behind celebrity status. These revelations force us to question the true cost of fame and the power held behind closed doors. Industry ties and power dynamics. Tyler Perry, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Ludacris, and others have been named in indirect ways by Katt, revealing how intertwined the entertainment elite are with Bad Boy's empire. Tyler Perry's rise was subtly supported behind the scenes, from funding indie films to arranging premieres, shaping his ascent in ways the public rarely saw. Ricky Smiley's climb to stardom is linked to his early access to exclusive Bad Boy parties and connections within this powerful circle, proving how crucial these ties were for career breakthroughs. Katt warns these relationships often come with demands compromising personal integrity and aligning with a darker side of the industry. Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer, longtime figures in comedy, also face accusations of lifting ideas and jokes from Williams, exposing tensions beneath the surface. These power dynamics illustrate a network where fame, fortune, and influence are deeply intertwined. Access to the inner circle often means protection, opportunity, but sometimes silence and complicity. Behind the Smiley red carpets and charity galas funded by Bad Boy lies a web of favors, expectations, and unspoken rules. These events serve as both stages for generosity and sites where alliances are built and reinforced. Cat's commentary exposes the complex give-and-take powering the careers of many stars, showing that success in this world is rarely purely talent-based but shaped by strategic alliances in this closed system. This tangled dynamic raises questions about how much industry figures can truly break free from these webs of influence, or if they are compelled to play their part to survive and thrive. It's a glimpse into the harsh realities behind the spotlight, a reminder that power in Hollywood often comes with a price no one talks about openly. Inside the exclusive Bad Boy parties. Private Bad Boy events in Atlanta and Miami were tightly controlled, with exclusive guest lists curated by Puffy's team. Ricky Smiley's success is linked to his early access to these circles. These gatherings weren't just parties, they were a gateway to power, but also a web of secrets no one dared to speak about openly. Invitations were handed out selectively, ensuring that only those who were trusted or deemed useful could attend. Many aspiring talents saw these parties as necessary stepping stones, places where deals were made and alliances formed. However, underneath the surface of glitz and glamour, these events carried a darker undertone. According to court documents and insider accounts, hidden cameras allegedly documented compromising situations, creating leverage over the attendees. This culture of surveillance and control kept many silent, maintaining a veil of secrecy around the festivities. Celebrities like Ricky Smiley gained invaluable industry connections there, but the price of admission often included compromising one's personal values. Cat Williams jokingly highlighted these aspects, but the realities behind the laughter are far from a joke. The clubs and parties were not just social hubs, but strategic arenas where careers were shaped, and sometimes manipulated, under Bad Boy's watchful eye. Controversies and contracts, the dress clause. Cat Williams reveals strange contractual demands, such as insisting Ricky Smiley only works with him if he wears a dress. These odd clauses hint at deeper initiation rituals or symbols within the industry, challenging norms and exposing a side of celebrity culture few understand. Cat explains, "I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress." This wasn't just a comedic jab, but a window into how power and image intertwine behind the scenes. It suggests a ritualistic or symbolic element to the entertainment world that confuses many. Smiley's next roles, including in movies like First Sunday, followed this odd pattern. Cat points out how both Ricky Smiley and Tyler Perry struggle to convincingly play masculine roles, often performing best as female characters. This pattern raises questions about what is expected or enforced in their careers, and whether wearing a dress is a metaphor for deeper compromises artists are pressured to make. The dress clause also highlights a weird power dynamic, artists needing to conform to hidden rules to maintain or advance their status. It's a glimpse into how the industry protects its secrets and controls those inside it. Cat laughs but hints at something far from funny: rituals, control, and the sacrifices demanded to stay relevant. This bizarre spectacle sheds light on an entertainment culture where appearances and symbolism carry heavy weight, often at the cost of personal authenticity. Behind the scenes, the dress clause isn't just about clothing, it's about conformity, secrecy, and survival in an unforgiving industry. The legal siege, raids and indictments. In March 2024, federal agents raided Sean Diddy Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami, seizing electronics and documents in a sexing investigation. By September, a grand jury indicted him on racketeering, sex trafficking, and transport charges. The indictments accuse Combs of planning and controlling events he called freak-offs, which he often electronically recorded. Authorities allege he used these recordings as collateral against victims, coercing participation through threats like withholding housing, drugs, or financial support. The federal indictments reveal a disturbing pattern of control, manipulating victims by monitoring their whereabouts and dictating their physical appearance. Combs' own son, Justin Combs, was named in the investigation for organizing freak-off parties involving underage girls. Though arrested during raids, he faced no charges at the time. The investigations were methodical, involving SWAT teams to safely serve warrants due to the presence of armed security and weapons. Agents tore apart residences, searching thoroughly for digital evidence hidden in devices and flash drives, leaving homes in apparent disarray as they cataloged every piece of seized data. Court filings stunned even the toughest reporters, naming prominent figures like JayZ in allegations of drugging and assaulting a 13-year-old girl at a 2000 MTV VMA afterparty. This civil suit added complexity, implicating multiple high-profile individuals in a case that shocks the entertainment industry. The ongoing legal battle highlights a dark network within the music world, exposing deep criminal conduct beyond the public eye. As court dates approach, the magnitude of the charges and the star-studded list of implicated parties emphasize the severity of the legal siege surrounding Diddy and his empire. The web of influence, music, faith, and fame. Diddy's influence spans music, church events, and culture. Gospel figures like T.D. Jakes have been implicated, blending pop culture with faith in ways that confuse and captivate. This fusion both shields and entangles those involved, complicating public perception. At gospel concerts sponsored by Diddy's team, platinum seats with VIP ropes and press walls resembled album launches. Behind the hymns and sermons sat music execs and influencers handpicked by Bad Boys' PR squad. Cat Williams mentions Jake as one of the big deviant names set to get called out. Though this might sound strange, it explains how Diddy's promotions fuse pop culture and faith, all under one dark, twisted umbrella. The lines between entertainment and spirituality blur, creating a network fortified by influence from both worlds. This overlap feeds into the power dynamics that keep the empire intact, making the scandals harder to penetrate. Fans and outsiders see the surface, celebrity appearances and charity galas praising Diddy's generosity. However, behind the scenes, these events often tie into a broader system of control, where favors and alliances are quietly exchanged. This web of influence digs deep into the heart of the industry, making it clear that Diddy's reach isn't just musical or commercial. Instead, it's a strategic blend of culture, religion, and business designed to hold sway over many powerful figures. Understanding this nexus is critical to grasping the full scope of ongoing legal battles. It's not only a fight about alleged crimes, but a challenge against a deeply entrenched system that has shaped fame and faith alike, for better or worse. The fallout and what's next. As these bombshell allegations move toward a 2025 trial, questions swirl about who knew what and who might fight back. Cat Williams' hints and court documents depict a star-studded, twisted network of influence. The story is far from over, it demands attention and scrutiny like never before. Several names, some shocking and others long whispered about, continue to surface in legal filings and public discourse. The entertainment industry, once a glamorous playground, now looks like a complex web of power, secrets, and potential betrayal. Many insiders are watching closely, wondering who will come forward and who will remain silent. Meanwhile, the public grapples with separating truth from rumor, as misinformation spreads easily in moments like these. With trial dates set for May 2025, the courtroom will soon become the stage for exposing details that have been hidden for decades. These revelations could reshape careers, alliances, and even the future of industry oversight. As the legal battle unfolds, the entertainment world might never be the same again. Audiences are left to ponder the consequences. How deep does the circle run? Who will be held accountable? And ultimately, what does this mean for the culture built around these powerful figures? The fallout is just beginning, and everyone watching needs to stay alert, because the next chapter could rewrite everything we think we know about fame and fortune. Diddy's saga is more than a legal battle, it's a glimpse into the shadows of fame, power, and secrecy in the entertainment world. As revelations continue to unfold, we're reminded that sometimes the jokes hide the darkest truths, and every name in this story could change everything. This case shines a harsh light on how influence and control operate behind the scenes, raising questions about who truly holds power and at what cost. Whether celebrities were knowingly involved or unknowingly caught in the web, the impact shakes not just Hollywood but the entire culture around it. The upcoming trial in 2025 will be pivotal, but the ripple effects are already transforming how we view celebrity and industry integrity. At the core, it's a call to look beyond the surface, to question the glamorous facade and demand accountability. This story challenges us to reconsider what we accept as entertainment and fame, reminding us that behind every headline lies a complex reality we often ignore. In the end, it's not just about one man or one empire, but the system that enables and protects such darkness. Until now.